How's it going, guys? Bring Your Platoon here, and welcome to another phenomenal game in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. Today I will be in the Tier 8 Premium Heavy Tank, the Patriot, brand new to console, just came out, I guess it's not that new, probably like 2 weeks ago. So, today I'm bringing you a game in which is my very personal best for this tank. I get a whole whopping 7,300 and something damage combined with a base damage of 5,900, I think. Anyway, we're gonna watch this thing. My narration is gonna be a little crazy because it is kind of hectic. Now, from my other replays, from the giant audience that I have, haha, you'll notice that I took off the 10 high explosive rounds, and just ignore this little situation that happens here. I don't know what this ISU is doing, or this fuckload of tanks behind me, but I'm just getting pissed off because I can't move, and he finally gets out of my way, and I decided to put a round into his tank. Childish, yes, but felt necessary at the time, because apparently I'm a very angry person. Moving on, I also took off the auto extinguishers and replaced it with the cola just to up that DPM as much as I possibly can. I also put on Jack of all trades, as well as preventative maintenance and firefighting skills and perks to this tank. It is my A5 crew, so it's got like 12 or 13 of them on there. I could list all of them, but I will not. However, I will mention that those are the 3 that I replaced since my last free plays. So, what else did I do? Oh, I also put on the recon and situational awareness perks just so I could afford to not put on optics with this thing, or the binocs, because honestly, if I'm spotting from my team, then we've already failed. But in the case that it helps, I mean, yes, you'll be able to see tier 10s with much better view range than much better base view range than your own, but it takes 5 seconds to pop them up, so it's pretty useless. If anything, I would just put optics on this tank. Doesn't need the binocs at all if you have recon and situational awareness. So we're getting right into it. Those 2 defenders did not last long, or at least one of them didn't. I try and track this guy. I do so successfully. I don't think he can hit my upper plate. I think it's hidden. Correct. I mean, wrong, it is not. So I damage his ammo rack, back up knowing that he can't shoot again before I get back into cover, and I change my angle a little bit. Sharply angle my upper hull. Boom. I get a free hit into his, and he gets tracked again. Yippee. I am going to shoot at this guy a good 7 more times before I can't damage him anymore and move on to a different target. It's pretty fucking infuriating. The accuracy on this tank is 0.38 0.38 for every 100 meters that you're firing at, which means it's not very fucking accurate even at these distances. So I don't know what I was shooting at there. I was just panicking and trying to hit a hatch, but as you can see, even being only 110 meters away, I cannot pen his weak point on the top of his tank. Like, it bounced off it. What is that? That was horse shit. So, I give this T28 prototype a go. Boom. Easy damage. For some odd reason, he doesn't move. I'm going to try and stop clearing my throat as much as possible. Finally finish off that defender by picking off his hatch. And now I just get some more damage on this T28 prototype, who is just not playing his tank very well. I don't know what he's thinking angling it like that, but he's not too smart, I must say. Not to insult his intelligence, but it's the truth. And then I biff one right into the ground because accuracy reasons. Anyway, so I see that there's an IS-5 and another heavy tank up here, which is another surprise. It's the Defender again. So he's going to rush that Patriot to my left that I haven't even looked at yet. And I decide that if I get his ass in, there's no way I can bounce at all. And he's already, distracted with that other Patriot. So this will be a good damage farm. So I bounce there, Because I start panicking, looking behind me, I see another heavy tank. I don't know what it is. I don't want to get hit by it, so I start edging up my tank towards this bridge here, so they can't really shoot down into my tank. I don't know what this defender was aiming at when he took that shot, but I'm going to assume he had a broken gun. I could be wrong, but this is just mean. He's gone with a fire, and lo and behold, it's another one of me, a fellow Patriot. So I try getting around these tanks. Unfortunately, I get hit in the side, miraculously not ammo racking me, or at least damaging it, or setting my engine on fire. Weird. Alright, moving on. So I get a free pen on the Patriot. He also gets a pen on me, which is fine. I still have some HP to spare. And knowing that I have the cola on, I assume that I can shoot before he can. And he's not really aiming very well because he's backing up at the same time because he's getting shot. But oh no, a charioteer! And bam! He rams me for not a lot of damage. And then he gets penned one more time, and I just... Well, I gave him a little hug. It's what he wanted. Who am I to reject that? Or who am I to defy that? So here's a full health Pershing who's just joining the frickin' game. Or joining the fight. I assume he was in the back that entire time. And I'm just gonna go ahead and lay into it with premiums because I'm out of normal rounds. So you can't bitch at me for not using my normal rounds when I don't have any more. Yeah. Suck on that, audience. Of like 10 people, maybe. But this Pershing knows he is outmatched and starts backing up. No matter, I'll just track him in place. And just... Oh, I love the DPM on this tank. I love it so much. And upon doing this miraculous thing in this tank, this match that I just uploaded for you guys, well, I looked at a few replays, or I looked up how to upload a replay to Quickie Baby, and apparently you just go to Watt Replay and do it that way, and hopefully he finds it someday and previews it on his channel. But that's not what you do. What you do... where was I going with this? Yeah, the replays... I was very disappointed to see that the replays had like 7,800 damage games of this exact tank. So this is a little depressing. Oh, that's so sad. But, needless to say, I'm not going to let that get me down in the dumps because I am very proud of what happened this game. Very happy of what the result was, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. And then I get the emblem because, yay, USA. But anyway, have a good one.